Hello again. So I had an interesting idea. I was looking at my left Joy-Con today, and I do like it. The D-pad I'm getting used to, but it's not really as good as the Hori one. This is the Hori one. The D-pad is actually a lot better on the Hori because it's not using the dome switches like the Nintendo brand one. It has dome switches, so you hear a click when you push. It's like really clicky, uses dome switches. The Hori D-pad, on the other hand, still uses those rubber membranes, just like a traditional D-pad is, like a traditional Nintendo D-pad. And that's basically the difference between the two. There's a couple of people that had to ask me, so I figured I'd go over it now since I'm going to be using both of these in this video. So this one is using dome switches, which you can hear it clicking when you press it. You can hear that little click. The Hori one has a more softer silicone feel. Like you can't really hear anything clicking. It's really, this is a way better D-pad, and I hope eventually they incorporate this into the Switch or make a wireless version, or Hori will make a wireless version of this one, because this is a really, really good D-pad. I like it a lot. It's a lot better than doing the D-pad Joy-Con swap, because that's one of the issues with this is it's still a 4-button controller. It just has a D-pad over it, versus this one, it has the rubber membrane over it to make it feel like a more traditional D-pad, like a Super Nintendo pad. That's probably what I would put it at, is this feels like a Super Nintendo pad better. But anyways, that's just a quick video explaining these two different style D-pads. The modification versus the Hori. I just had a couple of people ask me about it, so I figured I'd just do a quick explanation. Alright, so right here I have a picture of the Hori D-pad taken apart. You can see it still uses the silicone membrane with friction pads. This is a much better D-pad in my opinion. The inputs are a lot smoother. You don't get any misfires with this, and I find it to work a lot better than what the standard Joy-Con is using with the dome switches. I do understand why Nintendo went this route, because you can take the Joy-Cons off and use them as separate controllers, and I know that's generally what they were going for. But next I'm going to show you a picture of the dome switches on the traditional Nintendo Joy-Con. So here we have the traditional Nintendo Joy-Con. You can see that it's a different design. They do have those metal tack switches, the dome switches in there. And like I said, they did this only for the fact that you can remove the Joy-Cons and use them as separate controllers for two-player mode. But in all honesty, I wish they just went the membrane route with the Joy-Cons, because I still haven't yet had someone play tabletop mode with the Joy-Con off, or even in docked mode with the Joy-Cons off, you know, hand a controller to a friend kind of thing. I do like the fact that you can do that, but I have not yet used it, so I would have opted for the silicone membrane versus these dome switches. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. You guys have a nice day.